Tonight's story is called The Oscar Nominee on My Couch.
After Tim Bagley had enjoyed appearing in his second independent pilot with us, he sat down with Rajiv and me to ask if we'd like to help him develop and write The Captain. He had created the character of this sweet old man in a wheelchair who had suffered from a stroke, but had the dream of pursuing his lifelong goal of stand-up comedy. He wanted to be on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, but had no idea Carson was dead. Tim had performed this character for years at the Groundlings, with Mindy Sterling playing his lovely, supportive wife, Nedra. Tim asked his fellow brilliant Groundlings to play the grown children of the Captain and Nedra. Michael Hitchcock from Waiting for Guffman, Best in Show, to play oldest son Tad. Melissa McCarthy to portray overworked, underappreciated middle child Fran. And Jennifer Coolidge, American Pie, Legally Blonde, to portray possible hooker / beloved youngest sibling named Baby. We decided to shoot it in my Culver City apartment, which by now had really turned into a production hub. I always had a knack for ripping apart my own home and turning it into a set, going back to the huge basement in our Jennison home, where I would direct my sister Sarah in our family productions. My parents eventually got used to my tearing the house apart. With passing time, everyone I ever lived with has also gotten used to the tearing apart of our home. Roommates, Jason and Damon, Ray and Karen, and now Rodney. It's a part of the personal charms of getting to live with me. So with my roommate's blessing, I spent 2 months transferring the living room and kitchen of 3 bachelors in their 30s into a wicker-filled, floral-printed apartment fit for 2 80-year-old seniors. I flipped my bed frame and mattress on their ends against the wall to transform my space into a dressing room for the actors. The bathtub was scrubbed with Ajax so Jennifer Coolidge could take a bubble bath in one of the scenes. Her character Baby was loosely based on one of my aunts, who enjoys being the blonde-haired, blue-eyed favored child of my grandparents. Melissa's earnest character was modeled after my mom, who always fought for her mother's respect. Her father was good at showing love equally, but her mom was pretty transparent in favoring the baby. Still does. Tim asked Cheryl Hines of Curb Your Enthusiasm to cameo as herself in a scene, and got great stand-up comedians like Kathy Griffin, Wanda Sykes, Wayne Fetterman, and Andy Kindler to record interviews about their run-ins with the Captain. Even my Mexican neighbors recognized Jennifer Coolidge from American Pie when they saw her standing outside our door, making her big entrance as Baby. Tim hired a white witch to do makeup on the sitcom. Her being a white witch, a witch who only uses her spiritual power for good, has nothing to do with her job performance. It's just a fact forever stuck in my brain. Tim played Larry on Will and Grace for years, so he asked his friend Sean Hayes if his company Hazy Mills would like to help us sell the pilot. Sean booked Tim on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Rajiv and I helped produce the segment. The Captain was a great sitcom, but never got picked up due to the Writers Guild strike. Another great project bit the dust.